Opening with the queen's pawn, developing the bishop. The bishop develops the knight. Black develop. That pawn chain will help. This prepares the bishop. You are bringing. Out comes the queen, helping. This is a good time for you to. The opening development is progressing well. Your pawn move forces the checking bishop to retreat. This moves the bishop to safety. Castling to the. Developing the knight. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. You overlooked an opportunity. Advancing the pawns in front of the king. Black develops the knight and advancing. You overlooked an opportunity to prepare a retreat square for the king. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. Advancing the pawns in front of the king. You overlooked an opportunity to prepare. Applying pressure to white's pawn chain. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. Recapturing. This misses an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. You gained control of more squares with this excellent knight move. This is a fair move. Connected rooks can be very useful. One more piece joins the action. You are threatening to force doubling of castle pawns. This permits the opponent to win material through a fork. This misses an opportunity to eventually win a knight. You overlooked a better way to win material through a tactic. Right on target. You overlooked right on target. With the right follow-up, you can check the king and win. This evades the check from the queen. You overlooked an opportunity to win material by checking the king away from its defense. You overlooked an opportunity to win material by checking the king away from its defense. This permits the opponent to win a pawn by pinning a piece. Nice check. This steps away from the checking queen. This permits the opponent to win a pawn by pinning a piece. Nice. You capture. Very passed pawns have a. This threatens to win material through a tactic. You permitted the opponent to create a passed pawn. That pawn was free for the taking. Developing is good and even better with that tempo on a queen. This overlooks a better way to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. This attacks a bishop, winning a tempo when it moves away. Developing is good and even. This overlooks a better way to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a bishop. This misses a better way to recapture a piece. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. Well done, an excellent move. This steps away from the checking bishop. You win time by threatening a rook. This creates a counter threat against the queen. You missed an opportunity to win material through a tactic. This wins material. This creates a counter threat against the... You missed an opportunity to win material through a tactic. This threatens to win a bishop by adding pressure to a pinned piece. You permitted the opponent to win a bishop through a fork. The rook was sacrificed, a stunning move. This threatens to win a bishop by adding pressure to a pinned piece. You permitted the opponent to win a bishop through a fork. Black will be winning. You missed an opportunity to defend a bishop that was under attack. This defends a bishop that was under attack and had no defenders. Black will be winning a bishop with that fork. You missed an opportunity. That was a free. This moves your queen to a safer square. That's not a mistake. Your rook has great control of the open file. That was a free pawn. Not the best move, but not bad either. This mobilizes the knight. Your blockade stops the other. The knight is now adequately defended. You create space for the king to move in case it is attacked. Now white can't stop black from winning material if they make the right moves. You exchange pieces of equal value. Takes back. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. This defends the attacked pawn. This is a fine move. That pawn was free for the... You were in a tough position, but that move is losing. White's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. That pawn was free. You were in a... This is the... You kept... Your rooks can... One of the best moves. Your pawn is a solid choice. You offered your opponent. This move puts the rook on a safer square. Very good. A very strong play. Your rook eyes. This defends the attack. This offers a... The rook is now... Your rook takes an... This passed pawn is a strong asset for... Well done and excellent. This creates a pawn chain. That protected... One of the best... This move is a... This is a... That was a free pawn. With that move, a solid choice. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. This is an equal. You take back. The pass. This isn't a mistake, but pushing a pass. Very good. A very well done. The pass. This creates a. This is the way to win. You allowed the opponent to checkmate the king. And the game is over.